I'm a 26-year-old woman, and I have a fraternal twin sister named Natalie. We were raised just outside Seattle by our mom. People used to assume being twins meant we were close. We weren't. We were never anything alike. Natalie was the type to walk into a room and instantly pull every eye toward her. She had this charm that worked on teachers, neighbors, and even people she'd just met. I was the one who'd be off to the side, doodling in my sketchbook or sneaking off early from school dances. I liked quiet. She liked being adored. In high school, she was everywhere: cheer captain, student council, prom committee. I spent most of my time preparing for art competitions or figuring out how to get a full ride to college. Our mom worked 2 jobs, and if I wanted to make it out with a future, I had to build it myself. Natalie, on the other hand, floated through everything. Teachers cut her slack. Friends covered for her. She always had someone willing to clean up her mess. I got into a private design school with a partial scholarship, took the rest out in loans, and worked at a local print shop to cover my bills. Natalie followed me to the city a year later, enrolled in a nearby university, then dropped out halfway through sophomore year, said school wasn't for her. She bounced around after that, retail jobs, trying to be a lifestyle influencer, some random marketing internships she never finished. I didn't think too much about it. We were both adults. She could live however she wanted. Then, about 2 years ago, I started getting weird emails. One was a job offer for a design role I never applied for. Another was a credit alert about a new account being opened under my name. I figured it was identity theft and froze my credit. But that didn't explain the portfolio links I began seeing, websites with my work on them. Same color palettes, same branding, even the same mock-ups. Just under a different name. Hers. The emails, the portfolio theft, the job history, it all connected. Natalie had taken my resume, copied my design projects, and built herself a fake freelance career. She even claimed to have gone to my design school. When I asked her about it, she didn't even try to lie. Said she was desperate. Said I already had a job and she didn't. She called it borrowing. Said she'd stop when she was on her feet. Swore no one got hurt. She begged me not to tell our mom. I told her I wouldn't. I also told her I forgave her. But I lied. I wasn't interested in revenge born out of anger. I wanted it to mean something. So I kept quiet, and I started collecting everything. Emails, screenshots, messages, posts. Every gig she claimed credit for that was actually mine. I saved the metadata files from my old work, tracked timestamps, even traced some IPs. I wasn't in a hurry. I just waited. We didn't talk much after that. When we did, it was basic stuff. She thought I was over it. I let her think that. A year ago, she started dating a guy named Ethan. He was different from the guys she used to bring around. Stable, polite, driven. He had his own house and a real job in finance. From the outside, he looked like someone who had his life together. I didn't know him well, but I could tell he believed every word Natalie said. And Natalie had reinvented herself completely. She wasn't the flaky dropout anymore. Now she was a self-made branding expert, a woman who climbed the ladder through grit and talent. It was my story. She was just wearing it like a costume. 6 months ago, she posted a photo of Ethan down on one knee, a diamond ring on her finger. The caption was something like, "From struggling artist to fiancé, dreams do come true." Comments flooded in. Old classmates congratulated her. Brains from school called her an inspiration. I watched the whole thing unfold with this strange sense of distance. Like I was seeing someone live a version of my life I never gave them permission to take. 3 weeks ago, a formal invitation came in the mail. Green envelope, gold lettering, RSVP card tucked inside. She wanted me there as her maid of honor. The sister who forgave her. The one who would smile for the photos and clap at the right moments. I wrote yes in neat handwriting and mailed it back the next day. Because I already knew what I was going to do. With the wedding 4 weeks out, Natalie suddenly became very interested in playing the role of the devoted sister. Group chats started, phone calls ramped up, and she looped me in on every tiny decision, table arrangements, seating plans, color palettes. Not because she cared what I thought. It was for show. She needed people to see us close.